me round about. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thy blessing, Lord, is upon thy people. Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust. O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, thou art my Lord, my goodness extendeth not to thee. The Lord is the portion of my inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yeah, I have a goodly heritage. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad and my glory rejoices. My flesh also shall rest in hope. Thou wilt shew me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore.
Good afternoon. So what's going on? There was a gap from Friday. I think Price want to close the gap. At this point I have two scenarios. One short over here, already draw it. Depending on how this is reacting. Or it get a pullback on this level. Somewhere here. Then I am looking for a long.
The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork.
We see some absorption in this level as well. There was a high volume candle. Want to try to push this level through. However, it held it. The volume is dropping as well, so I wait before I go for a short. I think it will try to push again.
The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart.
It's a very bullish structure at the moment from the London session. Somewhere here, started over here.
And my Redeemer.
So take all these levels out, then a big pullback, and then a continuation to the upside from that, from 10 o'clock. You saw some price driven to the upside, and now almost in a discovery, price discovery, but still holding. However, the volume isn't increasing yet.
Lord is my shepherd,
Maybe this level will hold for a pullback.
he maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters.
So we see 1, 2, 3 rejections.
My soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
I think I wait for the opening session.
Follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
To the upside we got 2 levels over here, and then the all-time high, I believe. Yeah.
And my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of
Level is still
whom
holding.
shall I be?
See some kind of a bull flag now. Volume is still slowing down, so
Who should encamp against me? My heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired.
better idea is to have an entry on this level somewhere for a long in this bullish structure.
That I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to
Maybe the opening is taking all these levels out and bounce on a VWAP.
and to inquire in his temple.
Asian High was already taken
is forgiven.
by the London session.
Whose sin is covered.
London low and Asia low is very low, but
Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputeth not
it's
iniquity,
possible.
and in whose spirit there
It's a long way.
is no guile. I acknowledge my sin.
Looks like the short was valid. Then I think it will go down for searching one of these levels.
I said I will confess my transgressions unto the Lord.
But I don't want in a trade when New York is opening.
Of my sin, thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble.
So the idea is still valid.
Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance.
Let me clear this more like this. Something like this. So this was the other ID, the short ID that I had. I think that will be playing out. At least for the pullback. It's not holding over here, so.
Be glad in the Lord and rejoice, ye righteous, and shout for joy, all ye that are upright in heart. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him.
Still 8 minutes for opening. Be right back.
praise me for the Lord, and He inclined unto me and heard my cry. He brought me up also out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my goings. And He hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our God. Many shall see it and fear, and shall trust in the Lord. I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart.
So, still the same scenario, same ID.
As the heart panteth after water brooks, so panteth my soul after thee, O God. My soul thirsteth for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? Why art thou cast down, O my soul? And why art thou disquieted in me? Hope thou in God, for I shall yet praise Him for the help of His countenance. Deep calleth unto deep at the noise of thy waterspouts. All thy waves and thy billows are gone over me. Yet the Lord will commend His loving kindness in the daytime, and in the night His song shall be with me. though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, there is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of God.
So when price is in discovery, I'm very looking for these pullbacks and then for a long. So depends how New York is opening. Either price will go down first, take all this liquidity and reverse to the upside, or the pullbacks will be very low. There's a big rejection candle. Let's see how this is closing. Looks nice for a potential short over here. 18 seconds to go. Oh. Let's now continue. Five, four, three. Yeah, I'll go for the short. Ooh. Come on, a little push. A little further. Oh, already reached my stop loss. I think my auto trail was not configured in the right setting for the New York opening. Then we'll focus on this play. Coming down to these levels. Yeah, it was a nice short after all. My ATM settings was not configured for the New York session, but closing candle with a just a big wick was for me to see potential downwards. I think price will continue to the downside now. So take out these levels. Probably somewhere here, or maybe the VWAP. Could be the bounce. If it's continued, then it's searching for the London low and the Asia low. Too bad that the ATM settings wasn't configured right for the New York session. Otherwise I had already, I think 150 ticks, 200 ticks already reached, yes. And I was done for today. Because thy loving kindness is better than life, Again, missed this one. Good open right here to the upside. We are in a directional phase, a price discovery, so these signals gives me the sign that it's very bullish to take the trade to the upside for the continuation. This was the first one. If you look at this one and you open the trade until the upside, 150 ticks, easy, 200 ticks as well. You open the second one for this, only in a price discovery. Let's say I open on the wick to the upside, 150 ticks as well. So there were the best entries for the scalp in a long. But now I'm still waiting to price come back down to take these levels out and then searching for potential long. Looks very bullish still. There's a nice absorption candle with a lot of volume. So maybe this is the moment that price is coming down. So somewhere in this level, at least for 200 ticks, searching for a potential long over here. So two absorption candles, inverse hammer ID. Not really, there's a wick on the upside, but looking very bearish. But there's not really a follow through yet. Are still defending this level.
The Lord God a sun and shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No
That was the sweep of the internal low over here. There was a big reaction over there. But I think it will take this one and this one as well. And over here, I'm looking for a long. If the candlesticks are showing differently over here, then this could be also a potential level for long. It's depending really on how this candle will close and the candle afterwards. Also a wick.
He that dwelleth in the secret place where the Most High.
Yeah, I don't like it because it's really a rejection of the VWAP band. So I think it's too early. So I keep to my plan. However, with a stop loss close to the entry, then it's worth to try it. Two seconds to close. I go for a long. Go for a long. Why? Two rejection of this level. Hammer. Two absorptions. Looks valid, but need to be. It's need to be pushing now. Come on, a little bit more. At least to the 100 ticks.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid,
That was my stop loss. I will go try again.
nor for the arrow that flieth by day, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee.
So I see a lot of rejections here and multiple candles where I see absorption, also big wicks. So telling me there's a lot of buyers over here, but it's not really a follow through. It need to be pushing now. Give us a follow through now. Still not really a follow through in this candle, but it's slowly pushing. I think it will be
Bless his holy name, bless the Lord, oh my soul.
here we go again, pushing. Can be also a trap, so that was a big seller that trying to push the price down. Okay, now buyers are holding this level, but it will not give real follow through to this to the upside. A lot of sellers still.
The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger and plenteous in mercy. Like as a father pitieth his children, so the Lord pitieth them that fear him.
This is a trap from both sides, I believe.
Out of the depths have I cried unto thee, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice. Let thine ears be attentive to the voice of
I'll
my
go out of trade.
supplication.
My copy trading hasn't take all the accounts with it.
If thou,
Let me fix that first.
Lord, shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, who shall stand? But there's forgiveness with thee, that thou mayest be feared. I wait for the Lord,
So the level is indecision.
and in his
Volume is
do I hope
decreasing as well.
that his
So I think it will
faithful
continue to the downside
in
first.
the Lord, for with the Lord there is mercy, and with him is plenteous redemption. O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me.
Here we go. There was a break. Let's see how this is
Thou knowest my
developing.
counsel,
It's pushing down again to the into the range.
mine uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off.
It's a big wick again.
Whither
Volume is
shall I
increasing as
go
well. So the
from
intention
thy
looks like that it's wanted to go down first.
Oh, whither shall I flee from thy presence?
There we go.
If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there.
There we go.
If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there.
Still checking the idea of going for long in this area. However, it could also be possibility that Price want to take out the London and the ACLO.
Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me
Hi, Toxinit. These indicators, I use these indicators to read the intention of the market. Right now, I think price is still going for the downside, taking these levels out and checking the volume in the candlesticks if I entering for long over here. We need to have a little patience. It was a nice opportunity for a long scalp, divergence, opening of the wick to the upside, scalp 50 ticks, 100 ticks almost. So with the ATM settings on 50 ticks in break even, already in profit. Again, I ignored this this sign again. There was a nice hammer candle with absorption, also with the divergence, so I could entry this long on this level. Happened 2 times now. Let me check for another song. So I think this was the level. So then I'm searching for this opportunity as well. over here, take out these highs, and then for the pullback, shorting 100 ticks, 150 ticks. So if you looked at every sign had taken at least 100 ticks. Or either because you reached the 50 ticks with ATM settings, you could you was break even. So there were three nice scalps. Let me find another. This is better. So it looks like it will be a balanced day. Not big movements. I think we already closed the gap, so as well. Yeah. really need to have some patience now. It's not really much than wait for the right opportunity. Let me do a little evaluation. So this was a potential short scalp. There was a potential long scalp. This was also a potential long scalp. Here again, potential long scalp, but you will stop out in break even with the right ATM settings. And this is also potential long. If the candle closes above the wick of the previous candle, then that's your entry for long 100 ticks scalp. So there was also a profit scalp. However, I ignored the signals because I was checking if price was coming into my areas for an entry. It was a big wick. Looks for potential long, however it's not my style to enter the trade over here. But VWAP deviation band, nice wick, absorption. So if this candle is closing above this candle, then all the confirmations for a long. So the candle is not closed above this candle, so There's not really much movement, so need to have some patience. So idea is still the same. When it reaches these levels, especially now, if I see that the price is in a balance market, close the gap, but it's balancing now. If price comes to the upside, takes these levels out, looking for a nice rejection of the second deviation VWAP band to the downside, or either if price come to the downside, taking out these levels, these lows, looking for a reaction on the VWAP itself. Let's not ignore the signs again. If it's happening again, then I will try to take a scalp. Sign was already gone. It showed a couple seconds. It's moving very slow. Looks again a rejection of the deviation first deviation VWAP band, so probably go down to the VWAP. It's good. This had all, at least this was all already in a break-even trade. If I took the short over here, when this candle was formed. I'm still waiting to price come down, taking these levels out, touching the VWAP, and check for opportunities for go for a long, targeting the second VWAP band, upper VWAP band. Stop loss to break even. Entered the trade for scalp. Second rejection of the VWAP band. I don't know if it will taking out these lows. That's the target that I do, but let's see. So my target is these lows to take out. Yeah, this was my entry. After the second rejection of the VWAP band, entered the short for a little scalp. And now I'm targeting these lows. Almost. It's no follow through. Let's see. Maybe. No. Here we go. That was a nice one. I think I will exit the trade in a few seconds. Already take out 10 contracts, micros. Let me see if it will follow through to the other levels as well. Almost. Come on. Little push to the downside. Again, yeah. Let's see. Here we go. A little further. I trail my stop loss to the body of the previous candle. Opening, yeah. I think I will stop out. Almost. I think he should push through these levels. He should at least touch the VWAP. I think there's liquidity like that. Yeah, exactly. One more. One more. I think I will go out now. Yeah. So I stopped the trade. It was a nice trade. Second rejection of the upper VWAP band, the first one. My entry was over here, opening candle, shorting, targeting these levels for a little scalp. But it went well. Now I'm waiting for this ID as well. Same ID as before, waiting to price come down, take these levels out, checking how price is reacting over there, and then looking for potential long. So this came out of nowhere. Not even take this level out. Volume is not really increasing, so maybe this is a little pullback and then come down again. Okay, well, it was a good moment to get out of the trade. However, I was stopped out over here. It was the opening candle of the body of the previous candle where I put my stop loss. So I trailed my stop loss. So I was stopped out over here. Now I was out over here. Yeah. I think in this balanced day, I think this is, yeah, I think it's a nice opportunities to fade the outer bands, fade the short on the top, long on the bottom. Check how price is reacting over there. Same ID still. But if there's an opportunity, look again, the sign was given, so you could even, when this is happening, then you could open a long when this candle is broken above. So when there's a candle closing above this candle and then above this candle, then you could open the long. I ignored the sign because I was in a trade at that moment, but meaning an entry on this level was okay. Again, you had a nice scalp of almost 100 ticks, so but you are already in profit now and break even. So there were a lot of opportunities in the morning, however the price is not really moving fast. This is one opportunity, the second opportunity. This was a break-even trade, third opportunity, fourth opportunity. And we are back in balance. It's not directional anymore. We are out of the VWAP slope. So now again, a little patience, need to wait. I think this level is too, well, it's a little further. So you can also check how price is reacting over here, maybe for another reversal to the downside. But I think a better place to check is one of these levels. So still need to have a little patience. Nothing, no opportunities now. Hi Sam, how are you? Very good. Have you been trading today? I'm fine, thank you. I've heard you almost passed your evaluation or not. Seven three nine. I think 739. Let me check where you entered the trade over here, I believe, or not. Oh, sorry, 15, 39. Okay, over here. Ah. Yeah, I entered the trade over there as well for a little scalp. However, I went out of the trade because my copy trading wasn't configured right. So, and I think it reached my stop loss if I was in the trade. Yeah. But you're targeting what? The high over here, or? Eight 17. 817. Yeah, okay, I understand that. Yeah, it's possible. It's a little grindy now. It's not much movement. $80.44, yeah, I understand it as well. These levels from Friday. Yeah. I hope the price will come down, take one of these levels, and then reverse for a long to the upside. Where's your stop loss? Oh. Oh, okay. 710. This low. That's where I'm looking for an entry. Let's see if it holds here. That's true. I think this one, so yeah, this one. And again, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Well, these didn't take any lows, so these as well as this one didn't take any lows. So probably it's defending that level. Possibility. That's good for you. Yeah, that's what I think as well. I think they will take out these lows. And then a reaction candle closing above the VWAP. maybe a little absorption, and then that's my sign for long. But there's a lot of levels over here. This is the first two ones, and there's a, I think, yeah, you're stopped out. So absorption, big wick, still 10 seconds to close the candle. To go very fast. That was the long, I think. I hoped it was a little lower. It went too fast, but maybe it's coming back. And I need to see the same reaction of that level. So take out these lows and also a wick with absorption, then I go for a long. Here we go. Let's see what's happening. A little lower. Price wants me to get in. I think it will not hold here. What's your target from your 50k account? 53? Yeah. How many contracts are you trading? 4 micros. If you do 2 trades a day, well, there need to be much winners then until Thursday. Okay. So 4 winning trades away. Well, at least 3, I believe. Almost 52. Oh no. Yeah. Big candle, low volume. This is nothing. It's telling me nothing. I think price will come back to the downside. Volume is increasing, so I hope another push down and then looking for the entry. Yeah. It's possible, 2.5 trades, 3 trades until Thursday. So you have 3 days or Thursday as well. Yeah, sure. So the second rejection of the VWAP could be the entry for the long as well. On the VWAP, we already got 100 ticks then, but still I think prices need to come down. Take out the lows. Well, you have 4 days, Sam. It's possible, achievable. If you do two trades a day, your win rate, you know your win rate? All right, then it's very possible. Look, this is what I mentioned. Okay, what's happening over here? very early in the time of the candle, the reaction. So I want to wait for candle closure. Volume is increasing, that's good, but it's not too far. It's not too far. Okay, absorption as well, 16 seconds to close. Want to see more push to the upside. 5 seconds to close. I think I will go for a long. A little scalp to the upside. The volume was very high, so could be also more seller activity over there. I need to see some pushback. I don't like that candle. Oh, that's not nice. I think I will go out of the trade, this one. Volume is decreasing, but price is coming down. Okay, that's more like it. Okay. Okay, little push further. So I can put my stop loss on break even. That would be great. Come on. A little push to the VWAP. Oh, there's a nice rejection over here. Don't like the candles. Okay, I need to have a closure above the previous candle. It doesn't look very well. Price is really pushing down. I go out of the trade. I wait for price come back to this level. If it's coming back and closing above this level, I entering for a long again. Too early. Entered too early. Price wasn't closing above the level. Still a rejection over there. They're really holding the level until now. Still not a closure above the level. Again a rejection. So it's touching the VWAP now. Now I'm curious if it will break the VWAP or reject the VWAP. Yeah. I did my stop loss to break even, but I don't want to give the profits away. So maybe I will go for long again. If it's coming down. Oh. Oh wow. Glad that I had a stop loss over there. Yeah, that was a big one. Glad I stopped earlier out. Otherwise, I had a lot of slippage. So it will continue to the downside, I think, now, with this volatility over here. At least it will go over here, I think. It was London low and Asia low. Look for potential long, but I want to be sure that the intention was only the London low and the Asia low. And we have over here the previous day low as well. It looks very bearish at the moment. Price really dumping. Yeah. So this ID isn't valid anymore. Very round price action to the downside, so I think it's not finished yet. So I will wait until price is coming down for one of these levels to check for the reversal. It looks like slowing down. But volume is also decreasing and price is still coming to the downside. So let's see how it's reacting over here. The lower VWAP band. And this was the trigger, this candle. There was no follow through, breaking this level, absorption but no follow through. Then touches the VWAP, then afterwards a very bearish engulfing candle, and then a drop. There's still some pressure. So volume is increasing, but price is not moving. So there's still pressure. Done for today, Sam. Yes, good for you. However, bad that you lost something. Maybe next day. Thanks for being here. Talk to you later then. So I'm watching now this level to break, and let's see what kind of volume is interacting with this level, and also what kind of follow through is there. That's the most important thing. Thanks. So the idea is to take a long over here. It's depending really how price is reacting and forming over here, and how its volume is interacting in this level. The down move is slowing down now. But the volume on this candle was high and price didn't move at all. So I think there's a little bit pressure still to the downside. So I think this is the idea, something, but I think but I need to see some pressure to the upside as well. As far as I now see, there isn't any pressure. It looks more for a continuation to the downside, as you can see this. So there's no pressure to the upside, so this idea is still invalid. So now waiting for price to come down to take out these levels. This is the first time that I see some pressure. Not enough. So what we can do now is, because I think we are in a price discovery at the moment, almost. Looking for a pullback, taking out this level, touching the VWAP band, or the lower VWAP band, for potential reversal to the downside over here. So the short ID, what I mean, somewhere over here, 200 ticks at least. Something like this, targeting the next VWAP band. So that's the ID. So price come back, touching this VWAP band, lower VWAP band, and then targeting again the second lower VWAP band. Maybe also take this level out. So something like this. These were the levels: London low, Asia low. It could be also that this was the potential reversal to the upside. Let's see how the value area high we weren't there. Price is very slow at the moment, so need to have a little patience again. Looks we want to go to the upside. Let me go for a long with a tight stop loss. Enter too early. Stop loss to break even, take out 10 contracts. Waiting for... I think I will be stopped out over here. Trail my stop loss to the 20 ticks below. I'm stopped out. So it was a nice scalp, targeting the lower VWAP band, and now I see this, and when candle is closing and this sign is giving and price come back to this, then I consider for a short again. If price is not closing below this wick, then I will not go for a short. Oh, too early. It was not closing below the wick. That was too early. Again, gave my profit back to the market. Entry was too early. Oh. Wait. I think I had something open. Oh my god. So there were some orders open in the copy trading. Oh, that was a very bad one. So we swept the Asian and the London low and it reversed to the upside. So I think it's time to check for a potential long. I gave all my profits back to the market because of a bad entry. So the idea was when this sign is happening, candle closing below the wick is for a potential short. However, I went too early over here and then I stopped out. And now this sign is not valid anymore because we are back in a balanced state. I think looking for potential long is the best idea at the moment. So let's see how price is reacting over the VWAP band, and then check for a potential long. Three rejection wicks, so oh, a little pullback back to the VWAP band. No, don't want to. Was a tight stop loss. I thought the pullback to the VWAP band should be the case, but so areas to step in might be this area. When I pull back to the VWAP band, in this area I will go for a long. Still waiting. Price to come back for a potential long over here. The overall structure is bearish at the moment. However, I think swapping the London and Asia low was needed. It was a nice reaction over there. Could be the potential pullback to this VWAP band. Let's see if I go. Let me check. Okay, almost here. I'll be right back. So I'm in a long from this point. The reaction of the lower VWAP band with the candle, and on that same level, this level was broken. Looking at the candlestick pattern, it's looking like some kind of a bull flag, so I think this will continue to the upside. Targeting the VWAP. I'll already take out 10 micros, so I'm in for 10 micros over 3 accounts. There's some pressure over here. I think it's already broken, but I really want to see the push to the upside now. My target is the VWAP. Auto trail settings is configured, so I want the stop loss below this low, but it's trailing. So still in the trade, I'm in a long, entry was over here, targeting the VWAP, this, stop loss was below the low, like this. 10 contracts already out of the trade, so I'm in with 10 micros over 3 accounts. 100 ticks I took 10 micros off, so that was on almost in the middle of this area. Looking at the price action, we took out the Asia low, the London low. There was a kind of a V-shape pullback. Nice entry for this imbalance candle. You could long over here. Then it pushed above this level. Little absorption over there. Price came back, touches the VWAP. You see some round price action now. 2 times touching the lower VWAP band and waiting for price to come back to the VWAP. Hopefully. So that was the idea of this trade. I took 2 trades and almost gave everything back to the market again, but let's see if this is if this will be also a winning trade. I think I will trail my stop loss below this wick. So my stop loss is now over here, like that. I think it will hit my stop loss. It's really holding this level. Yeah, I'm out of the trade. It took my stop loss. So, waiting for another opportunity. I think at the end the price will come going to the upside, but let's see how price is reacting over these levels for probably short. will be here in the next 10 minutes, and then I will close this stream and be back in the power hour session. Little recap over the New York session, what I could have traded. Price came up to the between the second and the third VWAP band. There was the pre-market. In the pre-market we could have this long to the upside, 200 ticks at least, this long from this candle to the upside, targeting the second upper VWAP band. This long as well, however, this was a break-even trade. Stop loss to break even after 50 ticks, so we were stopped out. This was a nice one, candle absorption 2 times the signal, divergent signal. Afterwards, candle closure above this wick was the entry for the long. So there were three winning trades. This wasn't any high effort candle, meaning a lot of volume, not a follow through directly, but after touching the VWAP with a bearish engulfing candle was the trigger to the downside. It was a very good one. Then this was the swap of the Asian and the London low with a V shape. Could be the entry for the long over here. Touching the VWAP, targeting the first lower VWAP band. I went for a long over here, targeting the upper VWAP band. However, I'm stopped out after trailing my stop. So this were the trades in the New York session. I did make a mistake on a short over here, and that was because if the candle closed below this wick, the short was valid, but I was too early and I immediately stopped out. So gave something back to the market, but it was a mistake from my part. So yeah, that's it for now. I will stop the stream. I will be back in with Power Hour. Thank you for watching.